choice to activate faith. The only reason you ought to be walking around in depression is because you have not activated the power of your faith over your situation. And I wish I would tell your neighbor, just wait up in here and tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, the choice is yours. If you're broke, you made a choice to buy stuff you couldn't afford. If you lost your job because of poor performance, it's your choice because you didn't get to work on time and finish what you're supposed to do. If you're letting your anger cause you to make choices that won't benefit your future or please God your Father, that's your choice. Can I push it a little bit further? But if you got laid off and was doing a good job, you still wake up every day thanking God that's a choice. See, if I was up here telling y'all next week, y'all, you're going to be finding a good job. Next week, somebody's going to fill your pockets with money. Next week, you're going to win the Ohio lottery. Y'all be running around this sanctuary, screaming, spitting at the mouth, hollering. But what I'm telling y'all today is that your attitude and your disposition in any situation is never determined by the situation. It's determined by you. If I'm broke, I got a choice to stay in bed, depressed, and in a fetal position, or get my behind out of the bed and say, this is the day that the Lord has made, and I choose to rejoice. Tell your neighbor, you have a choice. Inwardly, the things to be handled outwardly, and this must be our occupation. St. Thomas Aquinas says, strive to master ourselves and grow daily stronger and advance for good. In other words, let me do the Wills remix. The best thing you can do for yourself when it comes to choices is to establish values before you make a decision. Your values become immovable, unquestionable anchors in your life. And when you have not established values, everything is up for grabs. But when you establish values, then you will establish convictions. And when you establish convictions based on values, some things are never negotiable under any circumstance. When I establish convictions based on my value, it doesn't matter what anybody offers me, it ain't up for discussion. Because my convictions based on my value won't let me do some stuff. See, the value you give to family will make the choice non-negotiable to open up to a friendly friend just because your mate ain't talking to you. The value you give to your job will make the choice non-negotiable to get to work on time and perform in the spirit of excellence. If you have not established convictions before you come upon some situation, then you open yourself up for options. But if I have convictions that determine certain boundaries, then you can stand firm and declare I have no other option. And see, when you establish value, then there are some things that are not optional because you make choices based on how valuable stuff is. So what you're offering ain't an option. Maybe the reason some of us take options is because we have not established conviction. Can I preach? All right, then. I said that right in the story. Let me look at the text and come. In the land of Babylon, there is a king who is egotistical and narcissistic and has chosen to erect a statue in honor of himself. And he sends out this little memo over the whole canvas that there be a prescribed, predetermined time to do obeisance to him, to bow down, in other words, worship him. And it said that when the music played, everybody stop what you were doing and bow down to my image. When the music plays, everybody bow down, and whoever is not bowing down is going to be punished in the fire. The word of the Lord declares that a group of astrologers of Nebuchadnezzar come to him and declare unto him that when the music plays, that they saw three, they saw three who did not bow. Everybody is supposed to be bowing. But these astrologers notices that three were not bowing. supposed to be bound. Now, please don't miss this.